Did we electrocute it?
Understood. We're on our way. Lys's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
Hi, babe. We did electrocute that poor thing. Are we sure it's dead? Are we sure?
Lys! Thank the 12 you're all right.
Well, I wasn't a cot and I
you.
couldn't do shit.
There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
But she was waiting for us, wasn't she?
They're here! It was you, wasn't it?
She has that migraine of 100.
I gave the order to fire. It was over! The skulls had surrendered. No one else had to die. And you killed them. Your own people. Your own comrades.
You're right. I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolf, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I was doing.
Are you aware? Are you actually knew what you were doing?
But why? Why would you do that?
Why are we
They
discussing
died
it?
so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us.
And
But everything
I don't
comes
even
at a
have a word
price.
anymore.
And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal.
Are you sure you're equal? Because you just got experimented on.
That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom. You killed your own. They trusted you and you killed them. Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Lys! Gotcha!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was blood.
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Hi, babe.
Alize!
Even so, the odds are against me.
Wow.
Coward! Get back
I can't see
here!
anything, babe, if you stand there. Those are not good windows. Those are terrible windows, if you can shatter them so easily.
Hero! Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me?
We're in enemy
Thank you.
territory. Why is
Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
no one coming to kill us?
Right.
Well, we did it. The costume of Bonnie belongs to us now. That's how easy we got it? Naga and her people took Olisei to Rodier to receive treatment. Ulfino tells me she'll make full recovery. I know I should be happy. We won. And with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. Perhaps the Windows need an auto update. Do not audio update, it's the worst. We should report to General Alden. Krill was here, but who knows? Maybe one of Raubhn's men found something which could lead us to her. Can hurt to ask anyways. Don't you think it would be smart? Like, don't you think it... Level up. Don't you think... I can't talk anymore. Gluttony, what's that? I probably need to use that for fear. Sentence. Don't you think Krill will be where that invite thingy was? Why is he here? Where am I? Lieutenant, Commander Hax, fine work you did today. After Speckle Imperatoris, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Roger's story burns bright. I'm glad, I really am, but you should know that Olisei was injured in the fighting. Yeah, she took a sword. It's fine. Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that she will make a full recovery. Ferdola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorably in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, then this ball would fain accept. What troubles you, Liz? Oh, it's nothing really, just that we're almost to the end, but we still got to save Krill and do so much more. Is that a fourth wall break, kinda? Because you're kinda at the end of this expansion. But you still have a lot to do. We'll find her soon enough. Pippin Hazel's best man scoring the costumes archives as we speak. Listen, Liz. It will take time for us to fully occupy the costume and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like to show you. Both of you. After all, this may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push. I don't see why not. Then come with me to Rodier, from where we'll need to follow another road south. Okay. Where are we going? All the way down there. Holy smokes. Oh. May come with advertising, yes. If we go by German law, she would need to put a big advertisement sticker on that. Oh gosh, so tired. Even though I slept really long. Why am I so tired? There's Liz. It's Raubahn. Even after all these years, it's still the same. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper look. Is this where he's living? It's an Aether card. Lieutenant Liz, I brought you both here for a reason. Which is...
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
It is where he's living. Cute.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it?
In this economy, this is a fine house.
Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was. Which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Oh, are we getting a memory flashback?
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death.
What's he doing? It's our house. You can't just like put stuff on our house. It's my property.
Liberty or death? Liberty or death! If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
What? Is it spoiling stuff? Look, there's a shrine. Can you see it? It's glowing green. Is that his dad? Nah.
Send you home to men, did they?
Curtis.
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long
How
now.
you pronounce that? Chirurgeons? Is that how you pronounce that word?
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Like in German, you pronounce it completely different. In German, it's like Hirogi. Like a ch. That's how you would pronounce it in German with a h sound. So that's why I was like so shocked when he actually pronounced that in English, and I was like, that's how you say that?
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder.
Wow. Wow.
Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lise.
I need to Google
I'll
that,
not
how to
gainsay
fucking
his
pronounce
decision.
that word. It's been a while that I was
I have
always
but one
like
question to ask.
being confused about it.
Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Oh, Curtis was a dad.
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too.
Why are you looking at me? It's him. This dude over here wants you to know.
I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
But it's still your home, and he like wrote that on your home, didn't he? Even a blind man could see that Liz wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority, said. What is with this music? Why? To be thrust into a position of authority under such circumstances. To be made responsible for the lives of so many. It isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alisay was dead for a moment back there. It's one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready. What is up with this music? Oh, it was you! But you weren't even close to me. Why did the music affect me? Oh my god. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It will make her a better commander. But first she needs to learn to carry it, to not let it break her, to remember that some cause are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's word gave me strength once. Mayhap we'll do the same for her now. Right then. I think I've said enough. The two of you can head back. I mean to stay a bit longer. Ah, oh, that's cool though. I didn't know. That's kind of cool. It confused me, but it's also kind of cool. I understand. He's been away for a long time. He probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radiata. It did. It was suddenly way more intense. Liberty. Come on. Thank you. Liberty or death. Sounds so absolute. Not the biggest fan of that. Wait, am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know it's Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split. I think we're being watched. There's probably more than one. Let's split up. The sound conclusion to that. I can't with these characters. And the need of always splitting up. You had Northwest and I'll had Northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I tell you, this woman wants to kill me. She hates me. All her being. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? Hello. That was unexpected. Oh, an ether current. Let me get that if I'm already here. Oh, she will be the first to die in that. Okay, where do I have to go? There. I'll be right back. Suspicious youth? I mean, I don't know, man, but I would say suspicious middle-aged person. 7 hell, she's seen us. Oh wonder, gee, I think, I don't know how you know that I've seen you. A miracle you figured that one out. Sorry, that's as good as alive to the Imperials. Wow. She's seen us. Wow. Very smart people here. Come on, die. Thank you very much. Where am I going next? Hello? Oh. I have to go all the way back. Oh my god. I tell you, Liz wants to get killed. And I will be responsible for her death. I don't know what I have against her. I just don't like her at all. She's like so unlikable. I know what they fucked up with her character because like before like she was the big center of attention in Stormblood. I didn't mind her. She was like there. But ever since Stormblood, I can't stand her ass. She's just dumb. They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're all Megan, not even conscript by the look of them. Barely adult. Did you see them? Like, I don't know what that dude was smoking. If he was barely an adult, then those genes are terrible. In fact, some of their faces look familiar. Oh, wait, I remember. They're from Radiata. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured or killed. Oh gods, Oliseh and Ulfino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nagu. Wow. Just... wow. Nagu! I am now. Maybe she likes bananas. Also, look at my cat. Look at my cat. Are you a baby? Yes. Is it warm? It's not even that warm today, babe. Today is totally fine. What's all this about? You two look ready for fight. We were ambushed by villagers outside of Radiata and thought they might try to attack you too. Are you alright? No, we're fine. The twins are at Stark, so Oliseh was asleep, last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers? Not soldiers? Did they not see what we just did to Costrum Albania? Goddamn fools. Did they leave Oliseh alone? Liz, Nix, you were hurt. From all the way over there, then the whole place is hearing us. The ones that attacked you, they were young, less than... That dude was supposed to be less than 20? Like... I don't want to be rude, I look more less than 20 than that dude did. I thought so. It's always the young ones, the ones who have only ever known the occupation. They're the ones you've got to look out for. See, the only decent work to be found in Radiata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children grow up knowing it. They have it pounded into their skulls that the best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Bloody fools. After everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadows of Costrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that. You get some who can't wait to spit into soldiers' eye, but they get beaten for their trouble. Worse. Even so. And the ones that don't fight back but refuse to back, well, they just starve. Be the dog that bites his master's hand, and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to bid are the ones that survive. Now, you may say that it's all about to change, and I believe you. Many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to, if it comes to it. Remember that. The sooner we liberate All Amigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way. Only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves, together. A better home than they've ever known. You could see with Ganondorf what happens if you do not hydrate. You can be 26, if you do not hydrate, you're gonna look like that. So. It's true, isn't it?